Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I'll be giving you my Lucky15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action. A few things to say before we get stuck into those selections for tomorrow. First of all, just reflecting on today's results, just the one winner in the end with your timers now. I advertised it at 5-1 last night, so not a bad little return if you did that one there. I saw it drifted out to 13-2, 7-1 in some places, so if you're on that price, well done you there. So you would have got a nice bit of return there, and it held out gamely to win the Dick Pool at Salisbury. Apart from that though, Salatine was not unlucky, but did well to finish second. My Jack for Carl Burke was an absolute runaway winner, so a little bit frustrating there. I thought Goodnight Girl was a little bit unlucky. Another few yards, I think maybe it would have beaten Andrew Bolden's runner, and away from that really it wasn't that great elsewhere. So yeah, that's how it went today, but hopefully we can bounce back tomorrow. Also as well, I will mention now that I am going to Ascot tomorrow, so if you haven't seen any tips from Ascot, the reason that is the case is because when I go to these race meetings and I do some live reporting for you guys on Twitter, I like to tell you what I see in the parade ring and go with my selections on that, because to be honest, in a lot of these races, I often say that we're often going on the form book, and you can learn so much more by going to a parade ring. And if you know what you're looking at horses and the way they're built and the way they look in their appearance and their composure, the way they're handling their preliminaries, I think you can often learn quite a lot there, and that's often served me in good stead. There's been many times when I've gone with my head on the form, and maybe I've had another selection, but my head is going with the form, and then I've actually looked in the paddock and I've changed my mind on what the appearance looked like of the horse, and more often than not that often does give me quite a lot of winners. And also as well, a lot of the runners tomorrow at Ascot are 2-year-olds making their first debuts, and there'll be some nice horses on display. So what we'll be doing throughout the day, we'll probably take a picture or something, and I'll give you a selection for each of those races and giving you my thoughts and feelings on what the paddock look like and things like that. So go and follow me on Twitter. My handle is @LuckyLoaded15, and we'll give you some live information throughout the day. So that's the place to go and follow me. So without further ado, we'll get straight into the action already for tomorrow, and we start off in the 425 at Musselburgh with a horse called Castle Quarter. I actually backed this one at 20-1 each way last time it ran, so it's gone into my memory bank, and I thought I had a good chance tomorrow. 11-2 best odds I've seen out there, trained by John Quinn. Jason Hart is booked for the ride. Now this one, like I said, finished third on its debut at Beverley last time out in quite good style behind a Mark Johnson runner and a Richie Fahey runner. It travelled really nicely throughout the race, and I thought tomorrow it had another good chance to go really close. It's by Zoffany, so a nice pedigree there, and I thought tomorrow this could be the one that could win the race, so that's going to be the selection there. We then go to the 445 at Haydock with a horse called Bathsheba Bay, 14-1, best odds of bookmakers at the moment, trained by Richard Hannon. Tom Marquand is booked for the ride. This horse likes quite a bit of cut in the ground, and there's going to be some rain around at Haydock in the next 24 hours, so that should make the ground even more easier, and I think it would definitely appreciate the rain. Bathsheba Bay also as well is going to get the 3-year-old allowance tomorrow, and I could definitely see it with that going really well. Also as well, going up in trip slightly, and I thought I had a good chance of going really well tomorrow, so that's going to be the selection there. We then go to the 515, staying at Haydock with a horse called Nibras Galaxy, 7-1, best odds for bookmakers at the moment, trained by Ishmael Mohammed. Oisin Murphy's booked for the ride. You definitely want to be following what he's riding at the moment, having so many winners. Won by 2 lengths at Yarmouth last time, beating Sir Mark Prescott's Trouble and Strife, which subsequently ran a good race at Goodwood last week, so the form of that race has worked out not too badly. Also as well, they tried it in first time blinkers at Haydock last time, at Yarmouth last time out I should say. They retain the blinkers at Haydock tomorrow, and I think that can definitely have another positive effect for Nibras Galaxy, and I thought 7-1 was a massive player, and that's going to be the selection there. We then end the video in the 6:30 at Musselburgh with a horse called Jacob Black, been a model of consistency this year, making the frame many times, won 3 times as well this year. over the course at Musselburgh. Now this horse is trained by Keith Dalgleish and Jason Hart is booked for the ride. I thought I had really strong form claims tomorrow, and I thought 4-1 was a fair price there, and it won't mind even if the ground does get slightly bit easier tomorrow. So for me, I thought that wasn't a bad selection there. So that's all I got to say really. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more horse racing tipping. Also as well, go and follow me on Twitter. You'll know if you've been following me for the last 18 months or so that's where I do quite a lot of these race day things. So go and follow me on Twitter if you don't do so already. It's at Lucky15, and hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow. So please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.